You know, Jade, I really like that shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a special shirt for what's it
It's
good for?
You caught me off guard. You got me. You got me.
But that's
he
okay.
never compliments me. He just tells me how stupid I look. So I was reveling in the joy.
That is absolutely not true. I wish I had hair. Look at the hair this man has.
I got hair.
He's 3 years older than I am, and he's got... No, he's not. No.
I am super duper excited
And he never says that. So
to be
super
showing you
duper
this.
Must be
Super
really
duper
cool.
So this is the CQ line of mixers from Allen Heath.
We did one recently, didn't we?
We did the CQ-20, which is the rack mount only, no surface toys.
Well, it's not rack mountable. It is rack mountable, but it doesn't come with it.
Yeah, it
but
can be
does,
tabletop.
It doesn't have the touch screen built
yes,
in.
it is just inputs, essentially.
Yes.
So these are the tabletop versions, also rack mountable of these.
Yep.
And these are cool because they're an amalgamation of the SQ, but built in a fixed format. You get all the great features like the super awesome.
Say it again.
Which one? Amalgamation?
Amalgamation.
That's a great word. That's my $20 word for the day.
Yeah, that was very good. I didn't know he had a vocabulary that extensive, so
See,
I was
he just
impressed.
makes fun of me all the time.
Go ahead. Amalgamation.
That's what happens when you're smart and other people feel small and
little
insignificant.
yeah.
So, anywho, after all of that craziness, these are super cool. You get all the processing power of your normal SQ mixer in a fixed format.
Yep.
Easy to portable, take it wherever you want. They're really cool. This model in particular is probably going to be our most popular, I am guessing. Chris, our cameraman, is in love with this thing. It's kind of sad. We're probably going to have to buy him one just so he can keep it next to him. But you get 16 inputs on this one. You've got 6 monitor outputs, your left and right out. You've got a set of stereo outputs on, one stereo output.
Half of the inputs are the combo jacks,
Yes.
so you can
do
use quarter-inch tip ring sleeve or your XLR right into it without needing an adapter. Antenna, so it's got the built-in Wi-Fi. So I love this because it creates a new solution for a lot of applications like school gyms, cafeterias, even a stage where you're going to be mixing from the floor on your iPad. But there are occasions where you just need a volume up. Someone's just going to speak. You go up to your touch screen. You don't need to connect with the Wi-Fi. Go right up to it, bring up whatever inputs, whatever settings you have, and you're set to go. It's the best of both worlds in a compact mixer.
And it's even better than he's saying, because the brainiacs at Allen Heath did something I think is really smart. You can use this 2 different ways. You can use it in a basic fashion, basic mode, or you can use it in a complete mode, which gives you total control over everything. But they got some really cool things on here. They've got a auto gain on it where you just plug the mic in, it automatically sets the correct gain for it, and it watches it the whole time. So that if you're starting to peak it, it will adjust that for you.
That is pretty
serious. Built-in feedback suppression on it. So once it gets up and running, you don't have to sit there and ring out your room. It'll do it for you automatically on the fly. It's got an automatic mic mixer where if you have 4 people sitting at a table up in front of an auditorium or whatever, it automatically mixes the mic. You don't have to have somebody sitting there doing that.
Look at this. I'm like,
it's got automatic.
There's other companies that make just those processors, and they're a fortune.
Yeah.
So
it's all built in.
All built in for less than that feature alone. That's amazing. So
it does the same thing with the
you're saying is, if you're a great sound guy, you understand sound, EQ, the works, it's got everything for you.
Where you can use it like a standard digital console. Yep.
And if you've got limited staff, people that really aren't great at sound.
Not techie.
Or they're just not available to you, which we keep finding that. We deal with a lot of venues and churches. They just can't find qualified sound people. It's got auto features built in that'll help you sound good without a lot of knowledge and expertise.
Yes, and a lot of them are just push a button and you're good to go. So
it's like an amalgamation.
It does have an iPad app for it, also Android app, and it has something, it's got CQ for you or for me or for anybody, which is a
CQ for you.
Little handheld, use your phone and you can control your monitors from your phone.
Oh, just like most of the Allen Heath consoles.
They've added that onto here too. So
save a fortune not having to get the personal monitor mixers.
Yes.
and you get the same functionality with what you own already. Just don't receive a phone call in the middle of a gig. You know, it just kind of messes the monitor.
And you got your USB multi-track recording. You also have an SD card multi-track recording.
Multi-tracks, all 16 channels.
All 16 channels.
Can you mix back down 16 track?
Yeah, it's bidirectional.
Could you mix it down on the mixer, or do you have to put it into a DAW?
I personally would recommend putting it into a DAW. It could be a little challenging on here to do that. I'm sure it's possible. I don't know exactly, so don't quote me on that, but I would imagine that is. But they give you every possible option you can get in a tiny little package.
So right here we have the same unit, except it's got fewer inputs. It does not have the built-in Wi-Fi, right?
Does not have the built-in Wi-Fi.
It still will do the same thing, but you're going to have to add an external router to it. Hook it up through a network.
It also does not have the assignable smart knobs on there. So this one does have the assignable smart buttons, which are right here, but you don't get the knobs on that one. And you have 10 inputs.
Smart boy, what can you put in these?
You can assign whatever you want to these. You can do those as mutes. You can do
multi-tap for your delay.
Tap for your delay. You can do your, you can assign different volume for a channel. If you want a quick channel, you can assign a volume to it.
Very cool.
You can do effects knob. You can do whatever you want with those. Also assignable. It's a super cool mixer. We're not experts on it yet because they just came out and we're learning it, but I am blown away with everything you can do on it. And what's it good for? It is good for basically any band, any small band, any school, small club. You know, if 16 mics will get it done for you, small theater, you are rocking. This thing will do everything, and it's 96K, so it is basically the highest sample rate you're getting on a mixer.
Oh, that's amazing. And, I mean, honestly, you rack mount this on the stage. Mm-hmm. You have all your inputs right there. You could, if you have wireless, you put them side of stage, which is the best place to have a wireless if you don't have a distribution system. You have control ready for a major show. You pull out your iPad or your Google device, go out in the audience anywhere, your sweet spot mix position, you have a full console right there.
And it's one and done. Everything you need is built into this.
Effects, processing,
dynamics,
everything.
You name it. EQs.
Plus all those great features you mentioned.
All of the auto features, which are incredible.
That's amazing.
Incredible. These are amazing. They are awesome. The price point, which we're not going to say because you could be watching this video 2 years from now, but the price point's fantastic.
We're massive fans of Allen Heath.
We are.
Their preamps are consistent, even on the Zeds, the smaller little analog mixers.
They all sound good.
Great preamps, great gain structure, good components. They just always sound good.
And really good customer service. I mean, they're dedicated to this world and making sure everybody
gets
that's
Allen. Heath is not as good, but Allen is great. Call Allen anytime. I think we're good. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just thinking of two British guys saying, "See, I told you." Fighting with each other. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, bloke. This is bloody good. I can't even do British. But if I could, it'd be bloody good.
This is probably a really good place to say, hope to see you guys again. Thanks for following. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.